So I was thinking this week that I don't know if you've felt this way ever at some point in your life, but like sometimes there's so much happening and there's so much going on and there's so much movement in the air and in life, and it can just get busy and stressful, and even sometimes in church it's like we can come in and we can sing all the big songs and we can move and we can do a lot of things, and it's like sometimes it just becomes overwhelming. You know what I mean? Like life just becomes like there's just so much happening, and I'm learning, the Lord's been teaching me that if I don't make time, if I don't make the intentional choice that I'm gonna be still, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the movement. I'm gonna stop all this stuff, and I'm just gonna remember you're God and you have stuff under control. And everything that matters, everything that really matters is just my relationship to Him. All this stuff that I'm doing in the end doesn't really matter the way that I think it does. All the things that I'm doing and all the business doesn't really matter the way that it feels like it does. And sometimes it's so easy to get caught up, and I fall into this trap where I go and I do the things of God and I love God and I do all these great things, but like I just forget to connect to Him. I forget to just stop and be like, you're God and you want to talk to me and you want to be near me and you want to be around me and I want to be around you, you know? And so tonight I just wanted to like strip all of this stuff off and just connect to the Lord. And so I pick songs that you may know, you might not even know them. But I just want to ask you to get out of your space, maybe. The altars, if you just want to come and sit somewhere, just sit. And I'm not going to ask you to sing. I'm not going to ask you to, I know you won't know these songs, all of them and stuff, but I just think it's really important that we make an intentional choice that I'm going to be still. I'm going to stop. I'm going to silence all this stuff that's going on around me and just focus on the Lord and focus on connection. So I'm just going to ask, I'm going to just play. I'm just going to play for a while and just find a space, if that's on the, at the altar, if you want to go in the back of the room, if you want to sit where you're sitting, that's fine. But I just want to like stop and just be still and like breathe for a minute. When the music fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come, longing just to bring something that's of worth that will bless your heart. I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear. You're looking into my heart, and I'm coming back to the heart of worship. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. And I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. King of endless worth that no one could express how much you deserve. Though I'm weak and poor, all I have is yours, every single breath. And I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear. You're looking into my heart, and I'm coming back to the heart of worship. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. And I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. And I'm coming back to the heart of worship. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. And I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. It's all about you. Oh, it's all about you, Jesus. So here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Oh, here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Oh, here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. You're altogether wonderful to me. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. So I'm coming back to the heart of worship. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. And I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I made it. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'll lift every fear to the heavens, watch them disappear in your presence. Till one by one they fall into perfect peace. And you know everything into perfect peace. So I will be still. Oh, I will be still and know that you are, know that you are God. And every wall I face, every giant, and every lasting chain, every lion, one by one they fall into perfect peace. So I will be still. Oh, I will be still and know that you are, know that you are God. So I will be still. Oh, I will be still and know that you are, know that you are God. If you are with me, what can overwhelm me? You render silent all of my worries. If you are with me, what can overwhelm me? You end the war, you set my heart free. If you are with me, what can overwhelm me? You render silent all of my worries. If you are with me, what can overwhelm me? You end the war, you set my heart free. You set my heart free. You set my heart free of all anxiety. You set my heart free of all anxiety. You set my heart free of all anxiety. So I will be still. Oh, I will be still and know that you are, know that you are God. So I will be still and I will be still and know that you are, know that you are God. And I lift every fear to the heavens. I'll watch them disappear in your presence, and one by one they fall into perfect peace. And I lift every fear to the heavens, and I watch them disappear in your presence, and one by one they fall into perfect peace. So I will be still, and I will be still and know that you are, know that you are God. You're more real than the wind in my lungs. Your thoughts define me, and you're inside me. You're my reality. Now, Abba, I belong to you. And Abba, I belong to you. Oh, and Abba, I belong to you. I know I do, I know I do. And Abba, I belong to you. You're closer than the skin on my bones. You're closer than the song on my tongue. Your thoughts define me, and you're inside me, and you're my reality. 'Cause Abba, I belong to you. Oh, Abba, I belong to you. Oh, and Abba, I belong to you. And Abba, I belong to you. And he is jealous for me. He loves like a hurricane. I am a tree. I'm bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these eclipses eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he loves us so. And oh, how he all of the sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he loves us so. No, how he loves us, how he loves us so. And oh, how he loves us so. No, how he loves us, how he loves us so. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Oh, how he loves us so. No, how he loves us, how he loves us so. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. And we are his portion, and he is our prize. We're drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If his grace is an ocean, then we're all sinking. And so heaven meets earth like an unforeseen kiss, and my heart turns violently inside of my chest. Oh, I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way that he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. And we are his portion, and he is my prize. I'm drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If his grace is an ocean, oh, I'm sinking. And so heaven meets earth like an unforeseen kiss, and my heart is turning violently inside of my chest. Oh, I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way, oh, that I am his portion, and he is my prize. I'm drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If his grace is an ocean, oh, I've been sinking. And so heaven's meeting earth like this unforeseen kiss, and my heart is turning violently inside of my chest. Oh, I'll never have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way He loves me, and I know that He loves me. I'll never doubt that He loves me. Oh, I know that He loves, and I know He loves me, and I know that He loves me. I'll never doubt that He loves me. Oh, He loves me. Oh, because He loves me. Because He loves me. Because He loves, because He loves. Oh, He loves me. Oh, just because He loves me. And just because He loves me. And just because He's good. Oh, just because He's good. And He loves me. And I know that He loves me. I know that He loves me. I know that's who He is. It's who He is. It's who He is. It's who He is. Cause I loved you before you knew what was love, and I saw it all. Still, I chose the cross, and you were the one that I was thinking of when I rose from the grave. Now rid of the shackles, my victory's yours, and I tore the veil for you to come close. There's no reason to stand at a distance anymore. You're not far from home. And I loved you before you knew what was love, and I saw it all. Still, I chose the cross, and you were the one that I was thinking of when I rose from the grave. Now rid of your shackles, my victory's yours, and I tore the veil for you to come close. There's no reason to stand at a distance anymore. You're not far from home. You're not far from home. You're not far from home. And oh, as you run, what hindered love will only become part of the story. And oh, as you run, there's no reason to stare at a distance anymore. You're not far from home. You're not far from home. You're not far from home. 'Cause you're almost home now. Please don't quit now. You're almost home to me. I can hear him saying that you're almost home now. Please don't quit now. You're almost home to me. So keep on running. So keep on running. So keep on running. So keep on running home to me. So keep on running home to me. So keep on running home to me, home to me, home to me. So keep on running home to me. So keep on running home to me. So keep on running home to me, home to me, home to me. Just keep on running. I'm home for you. Just keep on running. I'm always home for you. So keep on running home to me, home to me, home to me. He says keep on running home to me. Just keep on running home to me. Just keep on running home to me, home to me, home to me. Home to me, home to me. So here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God, and you're altogether lovely, you're altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. And here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God, you're